on May 2011. Notice I said Iran is there to deceive the Muslims and Russia is there to deceive the Christians. It's interesting that back when I made this video, Alex Jones used to still speak against Russia and say that they are part of the Illuminati and the globalist agenda, and that they are part of the IMF, the international, the Zionist international agenda. But about 2 years later, he started changing his rhetoric about Russia, and we see how he constantly says now that all Christians must support Russia and hate Muslims. Not only that, as I showed on my previous videos, Alex Jones also claims that the Shias are similar to the Christians and that the Christians must sympathize with the Shias of Iran and Syria and join the Russian Shia alliance. Alex Jones and other pro-Russian disinformation agents never mention that the Russian government has weapons deals with Israel and that Vladimir Putin himself is a Zionist. They also don't tell you that the Russian and Iranian government are Freemasonic and use the same symbols as the American government and media. But most importantly, the Shias whom they say the Christians must sympathize with are actually Jewish. The founder of Shiism was a Jewish man called Ibn Saba, and the most important book of the Shias called Usul al-Kafi in volume 1 states that Imam Ali is the beast who will come out of the earth, Dabbatul Arz. In other words, the Shias worship the beast mentioned in Revelation 13 of the Bible, and they consider the beast 666 to be good, as do many Sufis, but not real Sunnis. The real Sunnis call the beast Al-Jassasa, okay? It's stated in Sahih Muslim. So contrary to what all these disinformation agents have been saying, the Shias are actually completely opposed to Christianity and are a satanic sect of Judaism. But as I've explained on many of my past videos, especially on my analysis of the Rocky movies, this is all part of the Crusader agenda. The agenda to make Christians support a crusade against Sunni Muslims, who are the majority of Muslims. And we can clearly see the agenda now that we see another Republican Crusader president in America coming to power, just like George Bush. I mean, just as Trump, who is almost identical to George Bush in the year 2000, just as he is becoming president, right at the same time that he is becoming president, we see all these fake attacks happening all over the world at the same time, and on Christmas, on the Christian holiday. That's right, the attacks in Germany and the supposed assassination of the Russian Crusader ambassador happened during Christmas. And all the disinfo agents are focusing on how this is an evil attack against Christians by Muslims. Not just Alex Jones, but many of these disinformation agents are pushing this agenda. All this is happening just a week before Donald Trump becomes president of the United States. You see how well planned and staged all of this is? Do you see how perfect it is? This is the same Trump who keeps praising Russia and Putin. And remember that Obama has been helping the very same Putin in Syria. And for all you idiots out there who think that Russia and Obama are opposed to each other in Syria and that they have opposing agendas, I have one question to ask you, and that is, why aren't the Russian and American Air Force attacking each other in Syria if indeed they are so strongly opposed to each other? If you've never thought about that, or you can't answer this simple question, and you still believe all this alternative media fake propaganda from Imran Hussein, Alex Jones, Webster Tarpley, and the Shia leaders of Iran and Syria, then you're the biggest fools, you're the biggest idiots who have ever lived in this world. And remember that back about 4 years ago, they used to say that Obama is changing George Bush's policy towards Russia. They were saying that Bush was anti-Russia and that Obama was bringing America closer to Russia. And they used to say that Bush was going to attack Iran and that Obama stopped him from attacking Iran. But now they reversed it and they're saying that no, Obama wants to attack Iran. They always say this right as the presidency is about to come to an end. So as the presidency of Obama is coming to an end, they're saying that Obama was just about to invade Syria and he was about to attack Iran and Russia. He was about to start World War III against Russia. But right as he was trying to do this, all of a sudden, Trump became the president. As if, I mean, think about this. Obama could only be president for 2 terms. So if he wanted to start World War III against Russia or Iran or Syria, then against Assad or against Khamenei in Iran, against Hassan Rouhani or Vladimir Putin, then he had 8 years to do this. Why did he have to start doing this right at the end of his presidency? Same thing with George Bush. Why did George Bush just have to, decide to invade Iran near the end of his presidency? And they told us that the reason why George Bush didn't attack Iran was that his presidency came to an end and Obama became president, the peace president Obama. He was portrayed as a peace president. They said that he stopped George Bush's plans to attack Iran and the whole Shia Russian alliance. But now they're saying that no, the Republicans stopped the Democrats, even though before they used to say that the Democrats are the peace party and they stopped the Republicans who are the war party. But now they reversed it after 8 years, and many of you who have a very horrible memory can't remember. But just go and check the news back then. Just go and check even their own official narrative, their own official news. They kept saying that George Bush was going to invade Iran. And they said that because Obama became president, he stopped George Bush. And they say that Obama has secret meetings with Vladimir Putin, that he's secretly on their side. But now they're saying that no, it's Trump who is on the side of Russia and Obama was going to attack them. But for some reason he waited 8 years, and right as he was about to be removed from office, he wanted to invade Russia. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Don't you see how stupid and ridiculous and illogical this whole thing is? They're telling us that he was going to attack Russia and Iran and the Shias right at the end of his presidency. Why would he wait 8 years to do this? And they said, well, he thought that Hillary Clinton was going to win. But even if that is true, I've already proven that that's not true. I've already proven that the elections were fake, that Hillary Clinton was never going to become president. But even if that was true, why did they risk it? Why didn't they just have Obama attack Iran or Russia or Assad? Why did they risk? Why did they have to wait until the last moment and during the elections? Why would they have to risk it? It's total nonsense, okay? You have to be an idiot to still believe these people like Webster Tarpley and the Iranian media and the Syrian media and all this fake opposition, Alex Jones, David Icke. You have to be a moron to still believe them, okay? After you just heard what I said, if you can't refute me, I mean, please, if anyone thinks that I'm wrong, please make a video and refute me. I won't be offended, okay? Even if you make fun of me, I won't be offended, okay? Even if you make jokes about me, as long as it's funny, I might even laugh, okay? I don't care. I'm not offended if people make fun of me, okay? But please respond, okay? If you think that I'm wrong, please make a video response and give a logical answer to all my questions. Refute me, please. And if you can't refute me, then admit that I'm right and that all these people were lying to you. All of these people, from Webster Tarpley to Alex Jones to Imran Hussein to Raifipur to Khamenei to Ahmadinejad, all of these people were lying to you. I mean, either refute me or accept that you've been lied to, okay? It's that simple.
Турецких отношений. as well as the peace process in Syria, which is actively promoted by Russia, Turkey, Iran and other countries interested in the regulation of the inter-Syrian conflict. There's only one possible response to this: the strengthening of the fight against terror.
This crusade is going to take a while. This crusade is going to take